Hey guys, good morning. Done some Gwent, breakfast, got a coffee now. Time to start a stream. Hopefully a long one today. Yes, we had nearly 7 hours, so hopefully today is gonna be over 7 hours. My obligations with the world, no more world quests, done. Even managed to finish the Stranger Things 3rd season. Now it's time to focus on the Empire campaign. We are at part 18, but not because we played a lot of hours in it, because we had a lot of short streams. 170 turns scene and no end in sight. But is that bad? I don't think that's bad. It's the Empire. Empire is less enjoyable to play but also watch. Yoo-hoo! Hey guys. At least we're gonna keep busy until they announce more Warhammer 2 content, which might get announced next month. I mean, it's been 2 months since Amethyst update, 3 months since the latest DLC. So we might expect some announcements next month. Is it still a little hot when you leave? No, the weather is actually pretty cool. It's like 23 right now. We're going for the short victory. The long would take really long, because we have need victory settlements all over the world. Since there are no allies, it's a lot of work. Just serious grinding, and we all done some serious grinding. I mean, let me show you. 372 battles fought. 372. If you go for the long victory, expect this to at least triple. We cleared the 8 Battalion armies that invaded here. Guild killed them all pretty much. Guild, who now has extra handgunners. So when you see this formation here, you have to visualize it, how it goes. You know how I see this? It's like 3 halberds, guns, artillery, priest, and guild harassing. So this is perfect, except we don't have taste for battle, so we have to be a little careful. Taste for battle is critical for the late game, but the guns, we don't have the 20% extra damage, but they still have very high damage. At least all the artillery is max buffed. Max buff great cannons are the only time they're really worth using later on. Look at that, 48 ammunition. Those projectile hits are really high. 583. 472. I like this battle is gonna suck. It's worse. No, it's not at all. Not at all. Our magic and the artillery will murder dwarves. The Hellstorm rocket batteries counter what dwarves have. You mean the Hellblaster volley guns? We have them. We have them. We have one with the Roman, and we have 2 with Volkmar.
Volkmar the Grim.
Looks like it's the end of turn. Now we need to deal with Orion and Durtu. If we destroy them without them sending another army, they might back off from Reichland. We are not even sharing border with them, and they decided to send 2 full armies. We have 20 units here and 20 units there.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit?
Is the taint of chaos upon you?
This army could be a little problematic depending on the terrain, while this army is not threat. Well, it's still Wood Elves, so it can always get messy. War there, buddy. Just double checking, all good. Who's the faction leader of the Empire? It's the Karl Franz. But we started with Guild. Hey uncle, thank you for 24 months. In this type of campaign you can't have Karl Franz because it's against the rules. Rules being we are not allowed to sign peace treaties, and only way to get a confederation in a perma war game is to sign a peace treaty. Oh, who knows, Amir? Maybe they make other Electrocons playable. Three war mounts, huh? Strange they didn't occupy that. Oh, they second occupy. Oh, please don't tell me they're gonna attack immediately. Ooh, don't do this to me. The shit is almost tier 5. If we meet a faction, new faction, we have to declare war. Not do anything else. If you're not at war with somebody, we have to declare war. So the only time you could confederate on turn 1 to not go against the rules of this Total War style campaign. So only time it's allowed to confederate turn 1. And turn 1 confederation is almost impossible. Well, to unlock Karl Franz, you need to confederate an Empire faction. This is good. This is good. Hopefully, the garrison doesn't really auto-resolve and the rebels raise the city. Oh man, it's a little bit risky. We should surrender the city instead. I want the rebels to raise this city. I don't want to give a tier 3 city to the vampires. There's a chance we'll win this battle. So we're gonna surrender the city instead. Hey champion. Warbird has survived for way too long, and denying this city to the vampire counts is very nice. We are at a point where we can no longer save the city. So rebels will raise it because they're corruption rebels. If I auto-resolve there, we might have won. So it was risky. Raise. Nice, nice. This place here, we decided that having the Battle Legion back is not so bad, because for them to do anything, they have to trespass through Bretonia. So doesn't matter what happens here. We'll take the auto resolve. Very good, very good. We cannot hold that city because it's a mountain, and replenishment is really bad for the Empire outside suitable climate. That city was over 10 turns, nearly replenishing, and did not get full strength. So Battle Legion is back. That's not so bad, because they to attack anybody, they have to trespass to Bretonia, because they are in Bretonia pretty much. The Grey Mountains, this side of Grey Mountains have to go to Bretonia. Okay.
I will not obey.
We have to deal with Orion and Durtur now.
Your orders?
This one has to go to Eastern Sylvania.
March!
We'll get Jade Griffin.
I will not.
I have to send Roman back to the north. Problem is, the Norska might start attacking more and more often. This army is... We have to be really careful how we fight Norska. Their small armies are gonna be auto-resolvable, but their big armies, not so much.
What's your problem?
Yes, General.
This Rollo has to stay here to protect Marienburg. Cheat Wizard don't have any really skills, so we need to find some easy fights. They're even possible to find. Hey, Bress. Good morning.
Praise be to Sigmar. I will do anything for Sigmar.
I have to go north for this one. As these guys are here, the chaos will survive. Nothing we can do about this, they're just gonna flee.
Champion of the faith.
Okay, this one stays here.
March!
We'll have to stay between Marienburg and Aldorf with Rollo. I don't care about this. Yoo-hoo!
You summon me? Yes, that will do.
Show me the accused.
I need to level up this one.
This unwise.
One of the witch hunters got killed. We need them all immortal.
Tools of judgment ready. Heretic! I cannot.
We're gonna have a regular stream today. At least 7 hours.
Let us begin. You dare ask this of me? I am ready. Are you? So, how dare you?
We have to lightning strike Orion here.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Preferably destroy both armies in the same turn. We go for a large battle here, the garrison takes way too much damage. We'll take over 4 turns to replenish. On this terrain, should be really fine here. As long as we don't miss a charge on the Wild Riders. There was a chance in that battle that the garrison comes behind them.
For Heldenhammer! By Ulrich!
This is a really good battlefield against the Wood Elves. They are a disadvantage here. And this is a perfect area here for our composition.
Halberdiers! By Ulrich's wrath! Halberdiers! State troops, ready!
We don't even have to go this this wide. No, we have to. We have to pull a little bit here. This type of formation, the center is exposed, while the flanks are secured. So as long as we answer everything on the center, easy game, easy life. But if they manage to break through the center, it's a mess. We'll have one of the demigryphs on each side. The Wild Riders don't have the armor piercing to defeat demigryphs, but with their high charge, if you don't get a good charge, they still do damage.
What do you bid? Great cannon!
Standing by!
Warrior priest!
Demigryph Knights!
Handgunners! Show us the foe!
Do you use Emperor against anything? Yes. Assault units, assault garrison, and spying. Mainly spying and assault units.
By my will alone!
Halberdiers! Sigma calls!
Handgunners!
Great cannon!
Balthazar Gelt! Detachments move!
Holy shit, that
Ready for
damage.
war! To battle! Take position! Formation, march!
Great cannon! Crank that machine! Yes, sir! Ready! Crank that machine! Great cannon!
I am supreme! We are Sigma!
Looks like they're ignoring the left side.
Ready to smite!
The Empire endures! Ulrich's wrath on them!
To combat! Going!
And they still got a charge on us.
Great cannon! Hellstorm, ready! Fire! Conditions acceptable! Yes, my lord! Taking that position!
Demogryph Knights!
For Heldenhammer!
Demogryph Knights!
Bow before me!
Attack!
Ready? Quick march!
Just ignore the other side now, it should break now. Ran is still not there.
Gunners! Fire! Fire! Sigmar calls!
Quickly!
Taking some damage here, but nothing serious.
Hellstorm rocket battery!
Ready for war! Haste gold magic! Moving faster!
Attack!
Sir! Form a ring of steel! Great cannon!
Take the ground! The Empire endures!
Demogryph
Killed
Knights!
7 damage there, it's acceptable damage.
For the Emperor!
We are Sigmar's heirs! Moving now! Ulrich's wrath on them! Find
And the
the
Waldriders do a
enemy!
lot of damage.
Pass the foe!
They're a shock cavalry that has a good attack speed.
Go! They'll never move again!
Is this 38 speed too, guys? It's like 50 speed, man.
Ready for war! I am master.
Because I sent back the closer target.
Lord of metal!
Trim would have gotten killed by the guns anyways.
The Empire endures!
We covered the flanks with the halberds. We have one mounted halberd to go anywhere if they go around. And there is 1,000,000 damage in the center. Center is protected by a warrior priest, while Guild is harassing everywhere else. Cannons fire on the enemy fast units, while the Hellstorms destroy their infantry.
Charge the battle hymns!
I am master of Shalom.
Where are those branch raids going?
The Empire endures! No lingering! I am supreme! Haste gold magic!
Resisted? Doesn't even have that much resist. Hopefully we get the same battlefield here with Dorter, but he's gonna move slightly ahead. The chasing is really bad in this game. One way to fix it would be to for the shattered units to take double damage. These are really good battle loot. Says grassland.
I am the Supreme Patriarch. Let us begin.
I don't know, I've never seen that issue. He didn't fight, so he's fine. Not dead. The older battlefields are suited well for the artillery. Great Eagle don't even have any missile resistance. It has 30 armor. We have to apply pressure on some of their larger units with the cannons. There's some Glade Riders on the right. This time we're fighting in the center. It's a little bit more exposed. But no biggie. Albert just have to protect the sides. That's all I need of them. If anybody gets closer, the Demigris will kill them. Make sure we have good line of fire here. Oh, good.
For Heldenhammer! We await your orders.
By my will alone.
Okay, this is pretty much the formation. Albert's holding the sides, they're not moving at all, rarely. Demigriffs are doing all the moves. Taste of battle is actually pretty strong. The Hellstorms are killing their infantry. The cannons are shooting their fast units. And anything that survives, the cannons, the Hellstorms are gonna get shot to death by the handgunners. Warrior Priest just moves around this area, so he prevents movement to handgunners. Preferably Tormentor Sword and fast units. And meanwhile, Guild is harassing their approach with magic.
By Ulrich's wrath!
For Heldenhammer!
Ready for war!
So we know where is
We
everybody.
are Sigmar's heirs! Handgunners! Standing by!
Ulrich's wrath!
Don't have really good vigor here. And I hope we do have enough movement to finish off the Ryan's army as well.
Ready for war!
Great cannon!
Quick march! Formation! March!
That's some serious damage there.
Go!
Sigmar calls! Crank that machine! By Golmaraz!
Tour to arm. Little bit of problem.
Now before me! Haste gold magic!
The Empire endures!
So many ranged threats there. You can slow Durtu quite a bit with the artillery. We still have to apply the proper pressure, otherwise we're gonna get wrecked by some of these large units.
For the Empire!
Let's shoot some of their melee units first.
Rocket battery!
Moving now! Take the ground!
We'll do this. We might go around.
For the twin-tailed comet!
To battle!
Have to do that again.
Great cannon! Fire! At speed!
Take position!
Oh, direct charge here. We'll take more damage for sure.
Balthazar Gelt!
Hand gunners!
At speed!
Take the ground!
Can we switch artillery here?
Rocket battery!
These range units are doing so much damage.
Your targets! Hand gunners! Fire! Fire! Take the ground! For the Emperor!
The Empire endures!
Quick march!
That's an order!
Pick targets! To battle! Hand gunners!
Moving faster!
Fuck, 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 fuck! God damn it, he escaped!
Sir, push it!
But he got shot.
I am supreme!
At speed! For the Warhammer!
Detachments move!
Shoot them! Ready for
So right side is gonna get wrecked.
Ready for war! Taking position! Hand gunners!
Just need to get rid of Durtu, I think they'll break.
By Ulrich Schra!
Feel my ire!
Cannons! Fire! Pick your targets! Blow slow! Warrior priest! Sir, we obey! Take position!
The right side should be fine.
Heldenhammer! Take the ground! Go! Sigmar calls! We are
Taking enough damage here.
ready!
And not bad for dealing with two Wood Elf armies in a single turn. That's some very, very nice result.
Wall of metal!
Demigrid Knights! Go! Hand gunners! Yes, sir! Quickly!
I am master of Shalom!
Take the ground! We obey! Demigrid Knights! Shoot them!
Fallen star! Quick march!
The range does really, really crazy damage. Our halberdiers don't have the physical resistance from the veteran battle skill.
Sigmar calls! Demigrid Knights!
The way stalkers do crazy damage now, like anything under 60 missile resistance and they still do high damage. Didn't get any good value for Tormentors or this bell. Was supposed to be in the Eagle, but missed it by 3 millimeters.
Step to it! Let us begin.
Two Wood Elf armies dead. Dead. Coffee tastes even better after you kill two armies of Wood Elves. on a single turn.
We are Sigmar's heirs! For Heldenhammer!
Demigryph Knights! Yes, General! For Heldenhammer! Volan Staff!
That clearly will sort them out.
Go! Formation, march! Ready for war! Quick march! Take the ground! No lingering! Take position! Let's go! Armor plates! Moving faster! Now! Bow before me! At speed! For Heldenhammer!
Your artillery grab! Take your target! We are Sigmar's heirs!
We're Sigma's heirs!
Sigmar guides us!
Going! Quick march! To battle! At speed! Quickly! Detachments move!
Well, it's elves. Elves always cause damage. Now that we eliminated both of their armies in Reichland, there's a chance they might stay in their forest.
Step to it!
Never!
Let us begin.
Oh my god.
It is forbidden.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the?
Wind of
I'll stay
Shadow,
here.
I will.
They don't interrupt me. Hey, Punchin. Thank you for 3 months.
They will be judged.
Let's see what they do here.
True servant of Sigmar.
Why does a warrior priest has a monster tracker trait? This shit makes no sense.
Cease.
Ask another.
These guys have barely survived. I might be their last army. Maybe.
Yes, General.
Looks like Ostermark is going for Kislev. Why they use this road here and not this road here? That's another thing that makes no sense. Seems the AI uses still this road here instead of this road here. I mean, they had a road directly from Jakoa to Kislev, and they went through the enemy territory to get to Kislev. Man, the Chaos is doing some serious damage here. The dwarves have lost most of these mountains here. Only Karakadin stands here.
Sigmar, grant me
Volkman has to stay in this area. We don't care about Norden. We care about Diedershafen. Diedershafen. The port in Nordland.
Now, they will be judged.
Never. Not a chance.
These guys have 2 settlements and somehow the Chaos is ignoring them. They better destroy Fort Rostrosk.
I accuse.
It's almost like, you know, the Chaos is about to eliminate a big faction and now they just let them live instead. The moment they move here, they take help it back, it's like nothing happened. I'm gonna have to hide this army here.
A step too far.
This castle is gonna be top priority for them right now.
blessings of Sigmar upon you. The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
Still not sure what to do with the shit wizard here.
I will not blight my soul.
Protector of...
I'll put him to Marienburg just for now.
I go where I am needed. Praise be to Sigmar. Is it time?
This one has to stay around because the vampires are gonna attack Talabheim.
To war!
We just had a not awkward auto-resolve here. Get more public order. So we could get 3 more wizards, 3 witch hunters, 1 warrior priest, and no emperor captains.
By Sigmar.
Need to get him a warrior priest. I mean, tactician is not bad. Those spearmen are gonna be unbreakable with tactician. Yeah, I'll get one. We're not gonna wait.
Let us forge our faith.
Hold on, we don't need stimuli growth here anymore at this point in the campaign. Let's certainly get immortality just in case.
Let us forge our fate.
I think this guy actually needs servant more than the other guy.
Who calls?
Servant is for the campaign heroes mainly.
So,
Gives them a 10% chance to not get harassed. Almost like that 10 ranks higher. Manuel got killed by a paladin,
Champion of
or other
the
witch
faith.
hunter. Need greenskins to do better. Greenskins are the only reason we are still alive, I think. The dwarves would go crazy if the greenskin gone. Just imagine dwarves take over the greenskins. Guess where they're gonna go. The fact that greenskins are here, everybody here in this area is not attacking us. I need the greenskins do really good. 64 factions remaining. The factions that we don't know about are mainly rogue armies. Yeah, me too. It's turn 171. The Greenskins are still doing okay. It's a bit of a shocker, really. Element better take Wurbat here.
I am a rune lord, not some smith.
This is gonna get threatened by the vampires. Nagarat used to have 32, they have now like 24. English cake, good morning. Naga Rond is on life support. They have only a couple of elements. They might make a comeback, and I would like to see a comeback. Look at Nagarand, the only Dark Elf faction still alive from the Major 4. We don't have to worry about the dwarves as long as the greenskins and the vampires are at war with them. I think Nagarad overextended quite a bit, and it's chaos as well. Settlements cannot really resist the chaos invasion. Oh, look at this! Fog of War is back in Talabheim. What's the current set of military? 4 armies. 1 average, 1 work in progress. 2 reliable. They still attack Zavastor or going for Kislev. Fort Strago just blown up, which means Fort Ostrosk is the last region of Clan Moldar. We have a stable ground to stand on, but there's still enemies everywhere. One big city falls, and they can start all falling. Before you know it, we're back to 3 armies.
True servant of Sigmar.
Got mounted musicians, so we have more speed now. Charge. Look at this, look at this. Half of the region is in fog of war. My region. Half of them is fog of war. This is so irritating.
What's your problem? Absolutely not.
Volkmar the Grim. Is it time? Is that where heretics lurk?
Come on, destroy this cave in here. One more settlement. We'll be so happy if the Clan Moldar dies. One settlement, look at that.
The council is disappointed.
Almost makes me want to go up there. But, waiting for a wall in Castle Rauken.
Shut up!
For Heldenhammer.
Like the Salzman is gonna get threatened by Kolek there. We might get more chosen in the army. Seems to be recruiting chosen right now.
Sigmar calls!
3 war mounts on. We can get their skirmishers to chase the knights.
Ground quakes! Ready for war!
The halberds absorb the charge,
Great
and the great swords just slow them down. Swordsmen just get killed by their units, so it's all about the handgunners shooting the big ones. Should be enough here. I could put a captain here as well in case they get closer. We definitely double line against the mammoths. We're gonna go through halberds, but this great swords might slow them down. Should be enough gap for the handgunners to shoot him.
Handgunners! Soldiers of the Empire! Handgunners! Yes, sir! Emperor's might! The Empire endures! Quick march!
There is one army of Warhead of Chaos that they have a single lord just sailing the seas.
Emperor's
Oh, what joy.
for the Emperor! Cavalry ready!
We're gonna pull them into the guns here. Have 70 speed now, but they're still faster.
Our orders? Quick march! No lingering! Yes, sir! Quickly! Ready for war! To battle! We obey! Taking that position! Yes, General! Ready to serve!
twin-tailed comet!
In the name of the twin-tailed comet!
Go! Moving now! Finding range, sir!
We are in peril!
Go! General! Go!
Formation march!
Weapons at the ready!
Send us out! By Ulrich's wrath!
Swordsman!
The Empire endures! Formation march! We serve France!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Ready!
Disarm troops! Powder dry! All ranks fire!
How is that mammoth running faster? 56 speed versus 70. Don't give me that shit.
Missiles will fly! Take the ground!
Hello Grimson, thank you for Keen Sport. This is why you got double line. This is why you got double line. Look at the mammoths just going through the infantry.
Swordsman! Quickly! We obey! For Heldenhammer!
Prepare for combat!
Water! Cannons! Fire! For Heldenhammer! Hand gunners! Quick march! Sigmar guides us! We await your orders! Taking aim! By Ulrich's wrath! I speak, you act! Swordsman! Esla, quickly! Quickly!
Ready to serve! Sir!
Take the ground!
Oh my god.
Charge! We obey! Our steeds are restless!
Yes, sir! Yes, General!
Sir! Sigmar calls!
To battle! Prepare for combat!
Handgunners! Sir! Formation! March! Go!
Taking that position!
Announce aim! We're ready!
Alexis, thank you for 10 months.
We await your orders! Take the ground!
This guy's doing so much damage here.
Ready! Go! At speed!
For the Emperor! We serve the Emperor!
They had like one more mammoth
Prepare
and like a skin wolf. This would have been crazy damage.
Our orders? Halberdiers! Formation! March! Swordsman! Formation! March!
Send us out!
Show us the foe! No lingering!
The ground quakes!
Ready! Attack! Hand gunners! Taking position! No lingering!
Cavalry ready! Sigmar calls!
Yes, General! To battle! Awaiting orders! Formation march! We obey! Awaiting command! Take the ground! Roar! For the Heldenhammer! Hand gunners! Ready for war! Go! By
By your command!
Our steeds are restless. Move in now!
We have extra speed now on the Emperor Knight, so that'll slightly better.
What do you bid? Fire!
Sigma!
No, 1%, it's more like 10%. You don't see about 8% of the bar. The bar is not showing the health properly. They never fix it. I think we have one rank 7 unit somewhere on the garrison. Good money here. This garrison will take at least 8 turns to replenish though.
No, refused.
964.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
Those bastards there. God damn, I hate when this shit happens. This is just shit design, man. I don't know why those guys are popping lords and then for 20 turns they're just walking around. I need to fix this shit.
Arch-Lector.
Warlord of Chaos should not be allowed to recruit any lords. They get free armies anyways. Just stupid. Don't see Warriors of Chaos recruiting lords.
Champion of the Faith. Moving out.
This is all, half of this zone is in the fog of war.
Direct me.
Long stream today, that's the plan. At least 7 hours.
Sigmar forbids this. Sigmar is with us.
Three crossbows, huh? Can't kill anybody on this balance of power. That's another broken thing in the game, the crossbows auto-resolve. Yeah, that's acceptable.
Volkmar the Grim. I am Volkmar. Sigmar has shown us the path.
I have to
Onwards.
stay close to castle for a few turns.
Praise Sigmar.
I am ready. Are you? Wind of Shaman, I will.
You're overruled.
Do you take me for a churl?
You're a truth with tower.
Yes, General.
I trust no man.
I think this makes sense. Let me protect Karabur for a second. Fortify Karabur and Weissmund and Gorsel. This is like a wet dream in this campaign. Having these 3 settlements fortified.
There is power within prayer. Moving off.
Show me the accused. Let us begin.
What about Helmgar fully fortified? It's like be a realistic, man. What the hell?
So,
This is a movement distance between Aldorf. Anything that's movement distance, Aldorf has to get fortified first. This one not really gonna happen.
Praise be to
Maybe the
Sigmar.
shit wizard can actually help with that.
Sigmarite Archlector.
what? The Empire.
I could go for Grumburg.
Warrior of Sigmar.
This is a little bit too much for shit wizard. I don't even have the priest in the army on with proper stuff.
Yes?
You dishonor me.
Never.
The nation calls. I shall be victorious!
Hey Joe.
Ready for war!
This place on tier 2 is not so bad. Not so bad.
Ready!
Ready for war!
There's more Empires. You know that by since we are playing Empire. You cannot play Empire in the Vortex. We'll be dealing with the walls and then with the rest. We can approach this battle in a few ways, but we don't have to really do anything here. The killer will kill everything.
Demigriff Knights!
Halberdiers!
Ready ammunition!
Balthazar Gelt!
No lingering!
And we haven't seen all the 50 times this campaign. We have veteran artillery here. Actually fixed that the projectiles to the trees. Was ninja patched a while ago. The projectiles are less likely to hit the trees.
Great cannon! Black powder blast!
Archie says Elich allow you. Well, thank you, I guess.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Great cannon!
Yes!
The characters here. What's discussed here? Oh, they actually have 4 characters, 5 characters, 3 paladins. I was wondering where the hell all the paladins were. What's my favorite race? Dwarves. But Empire is almost there as well, the same spot. With Guild in the siege battles, artillery does most of the killing. And then Guild. It's almost like 50-50. We need more than that. We must really have something in that city. And it says something in your native language. I'm not even sure what kind of command right now. Pijenkau I raketiram grad. There you go.
Great cannon!
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Great cannon!
The Sunmaker has much higher dips than the regular Hellstone Rocket Battery, but in a longer battle, a regular one with 6% extra ammo might actually do more. A lot of ammo on the Sunmaker seem to be wasted, because it's shooting a lot of rockets in the same area. But still makes it a better Hellstone Rocket Battery than a regular one.
For Heldenhammer! Take the ground!
First units that break in a Bretonnian garrison are the archers. They have really shitty health.
Moving now! For the twin-tailed comet!
Yoo-hoo!
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Not only that, but he can have a really high ward save. All kinds of skills. His skill set makes him incredible.
Great cannon!
Makes Emperor Captain look really bad.
I am supreme!
Taking position!
I am master of Shamon!
What happens if I move closer here?
Take position!
Apparent transmutation, the Guild's main damage spell. You can also use the Golden Hounds. Golden Hound's a bit more random though.
Yes. For the Empire.
Ranging target!
Move out!
For the Emperor! Take the ground! Ready to smite!
Knights of the Realm can't do anything with damage grips. We're gonna go in.
The Empire endures. Taste your magic.
Demigryph Knights! Halberdiers! We are Sigmar's heirs! On way, General!
I'm gonna miss a charge here though.
Volan staff.
Charge!
Go now.
Obey! To battle! Attack! Faster! Heading out! Attack!
Ulrich's wrath on them.
Two characters, presentation.
I am master of Shamon. Ready for war.
Some paladins they are peasants in paladin armor there. Look at them terrified.
Demigryph Knights!
They're terrified of the guild.
Orders!
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Taking way too much damage short time because of Hammer of Sigmar on damage grips.
To battle.
Very well!
The Empire endures.
Marina! Guide our aim!
Detachments move. Moving now.
Great cannon!
Warrior priest! The
Yeah.
Empire is yours!
I'm gonna miss a charge here now.
Ulrich's wrath on them. I am master of
Also, Knights of the Realm, they don't have the AP.
no lingering.
Ready!
Take the ground. Attack. Taste gold magic.
All the soldiers! Battle awaits! Get them!
Shaman.
The league is blessing you! Great cannon! Take your targets!
Quick march.
No! My knights now!
We are missing 5 attack, 5 defense, and 15 physical resistance on the damage grips. One moment, guys, one moment. Okay. It's crazy how that was still red and they managed to get tier 3 anyways. A little bit insane. Little bit insane. We could stay between these two. It's a little bit greedy, but you never know.
Show me the accused.
Yes, son of Sigmar.
Sir? Preemptive strike. How should we proceed? To war!
Almost there.
Praise be to Sigmar.
There's rebellion in 2 turns here. Stay in Marienburg.
Sigmarite Archlector. Is that where heretics lurk?
That would be mad.
Nice race dead.
Such insolence.
No, mortal.
Seek out the heretics.
We will carefully use the block army here.
Speak.
Okay, that's good, that's good. Need a little bit of replenishment here. City is tough to take, but they might send multiple armies.
Your orders? Move.
The Witch Hunter, we're taking him in the army? No. No. There are better units to micro.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
We got all the good shit here. I guess full plate armor is the next thing to get here. This doesn't produce any resources, but it might count. I wish everybody could produce golden idols. It's not fair that some factions can do it. I guess full plate mail is next. I build a Archlector, sure.
True servant.
Since we had to go campaign skills, like the Logistician and the Quartermaster, not just Lightning Strike, only limited character skills. But it's perfect. You get the Prayers, Armor Attack, and the Fate's Bastion. They're very tanky. Very tanky. You should always put them on a horse. Speed is very important. Because you want to have a prayer available whenever you need it, on whatever area you need it, so they have to go fast. They're very slow because they have crazy armor. They have some serious protection as well. Have Emperor's Finest, the basic battle skill for the state troops. Pistol Core for the range, Imperial Gunnery for the artillery. We have their veteran versions and senior ground. What are the unique skills? Prayers and the flagellant buffs. If we didn't go Quartermaster and Logistician, would be enough points for attack damage and hold the line. But you usually want Emperor's Finest, Pistol Core, Imperial Gunnery on an Archlector if you go for the flavor. If you don't go for the flavor, just quality Emperor army. Strength of Hardship goes into Taste of Battle, and Emperor's Finest is going to Honest Steel. And that's the best battle skill setup.
Here to serve.
This army has been budget for a long time now, and since they're picking up battles, been very successful. How often do you see a veteran spearman? We added another wizard and a Hellblaster. We need to add more AP here. Ideally, we need to change the Crossman. At this point in the game, it's not good to have more than one Crossman in the army. Even if the Crossmen have a better line of fire and arc over the troops, Just one volley of the handgunners does triple damage. How does armor work with magic attacks? Armor reduces all damage but armor piercing damage.
What orders?
Fire damage, magic damage, and physical damage. Unless they have an armor piercing unit, the Roman doesn't take any damage. They really need a quality anti-large armor piercing unit to do any damage to this unit. We have 25% ward save and regeneration as well. If he got Blade Shield as well, this character would be nearly impossible to kill. And Volkmar is even stronger version of that.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Because you can always combine him with another warrior priest and rotate the prayers. And Volkmar has 50% cooldown reduction to prayers. Makes Volkmar one of the toughest lords in the game. He's a support lord with some anti-infantry and spell damage. Magic damage, I mean, the soul, the ground soul fire, and the banishment. But he really needs wizards and a lot of range damage around him to do damage. If you are using two warrior priests in the army, your infantry and your characters almost impervious to regular damage. The enemy has to do a lot of damage short time, and we can apply the prayers when we need them. With Luminarch combined, the Emperor infantry can have over 30% ward save. No other faction can have that. But for this to really be effective, you need 2 warrior priests and a life wizard. Two Luminarchs as well. Oh my god. There's a lot of shit coming here. So much about fortifying the castle, huh? Am I gonna get a sub once for guild? Maybe, if it's convenient. We're gonna definitely about to lose a city there, I feel. If I lose Marienburg, I have to disband the 4th army. There's just no way to have a 4th army without Marienburg right now. Come on, destroy that! Do not ignore the fort! God damn it, man. Goddamn cockroaches. You see, Arcane, you failed. Can't even defeat threats. How are you going to defeat the Empire? He had him. He almost destroyed Clan Mulder there. That would be an achievement for the Chaos. What the hell?
What?
I defy you.
What the hell, man? We accomplished nothing here.
I will not blight my soul.
Never.
No!
I can't believe it, man. This guy. Are they taking the settlement there? They can't be that aggressive. They can't be that arrogant. They did.
Chosen.
They did. If Chaos cannot destroy Clan Molder, how are they gonna destroy anybody important?
Asinine mortal.
By the comet. Onwards!
So Archaeon might just go south and they take Hell Pit again and it's like nothing happened.
I see Sigmar's hand in this.
Absolutely not.
Awaiting orders. Protector of the weak.
Not ever! You summon me.
Holy shit, they do recruit fast.
By the comet! Hunt them out! No heretics will get in my way. Can I help you? Come then, messenger. Spit out.
Do you take me for a churl?
I will not.
What do you require?
Oh no. I don't know if you should even stay here. This is getting really bad here. Even if I stomp a couple of armies, we can replenish enough in time. They can just click, raise dead. They can attack us faster than we can replenish.
Lackwit.
Be gone.
I don't think so.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you. I will cast out
So much about holding the castle, huh?
the wicked flee before me.
Why do I have a feeling Arcane will ignore these two settlements and go directly south? Because he already destroyed these two settlements before.
The nation calls. Onwards!
Oh, baby! It's one of the strongest items in the game.
The
For toughness. I have to deal with Marienburg here.
Awaiting orders.
You dishonor me.
This is under
There
me.
is power within.
You can easily destroy board here.
Do not waste my potential. No peace, just war.
I think the balance of power is so much in our favor here. We go into a big battle here. What happens? Garrison takes damage. Shield Wizard takes damage. We're risking multiple artillery pieces to flying units. And weird reinforcement directions. Seven flying units. It guarantees people to get killed. The problem is, this is more than a large army, it's over 40 units. So we get guild. We get half of these and half of these. If I don't get this Emperor Knights, it's kind of pointless to even get a large battle here. Is this a little bit weird that the Gunner's Crown is a book, and you equip it as armor? Was it supposed to be this enchanted item and they mess it up? Or am I missing something? Why is Gunner's Crown armor and not an enchanted item? That's what I'm wondering. You can't see Karl Franz in this campaign. Three Royal Flying units. These are the deadliest air units in the game. But we don't have any air units to fight them, so we ain't shoot them.
For Heldenhammer!
I'm going to deploy around this area here.
Halberdiers!
You cannot confederate in a Dissolve War style campaign. The only time you're allowed to confederate is turn 1. Otherwise, it's against the rules of the Dissolve War style campaign.
Hellstorm rocket battery!
Because to confederate, you need peace treaty.
We are Sigmar's heirs! The Empire endures!
We're gonna fight those birds.
Hellstorm!
Why do I feel like I want to deploy even further there? This bit of angle is a little bit weird. We need to make sure we shoot those hippogriffs. What kind of technologies they even have for this? Not really much.
Great cannon! The Empire endures!
I really want to shoot the hippogriffs. They're not that hard to hit. Hammer of the Witch is good against hippogriffs as well because they ignore their physical resistance.
Halberdiers!
The elite Bretonnian cavalry is better than the rest of the cavalry in the game. Not just because they have better stats, but because of their blessing of the lady.
Holy shit! What the hell?
The Empire endures! Halberdiers!
Unless you play Karl Franz as your starting lord, it's impossible to confederate early game. Almost impossible.
We serve friends! Demigriff Knights!
Very free. Thank you for 3 years.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Hand gunners!
is actually a pretty good spot for this. I feel like I need to put these guys in the back.
Demigryph Knights! Chant the battle hymns!
Awaiting command! Ready for war! Halberdiers!
Oh, but it is basically just have a wall of anti-large wall here. The enemy doesn't get any ideas going there.
Halberdiers!
The center does million damage, artillery and the guns,
Ready for war!
while warrior priest blocks them, and guild harasses them in every way, and then demigryphs just go wherever they need it. Yoo-hoo!
Cast the foe!
Go!
Sigmar calls!
On way!
By Ulrich's wrath!
Ready for war!
Great cannon!
Formation, march!
I'm more worried about the flying units than actually anything else here, really.
Moving faster! They'll never move again.
Cannons fire!
That's a really good volley there.
We
Look at
are
that.
Sigmar's heirs!
We are Sigmar's heirs! Pick your targets!
Moving now! Wall of metal! Armor melts!
Great cannon!
With that very nice damage there.
Ready!
To battle!
You don't want to get surrounded by the Grell Knights.
Great cannon!
Ready for war! Taking position! Quickly! Yes! Send us out! We obey!
Sigmar calls!
Warrior priest!
Weapons prime! Fire!
Poland!
This is enough to kill demigryph unit.
We're Sigma's heirs! At speed!
Balthazar's guild!
Hand gunners! The Heldenhammer!
Going!
Yes, General! Quickly! Hand gunners!
At speed!
Demigryph Knights! For the Emperor!
Now before me!
Beautiful, beautiful.
Battle awaits! To battle!
Shoot them!
That's a big hit there. That's a big hit.
Great cannon! Fire! Hand gunners!
Feel my heart!
Heading out!
Sigmar calls! By Ulrich's wrath! No lingering!
By Ulrich's wrath!
Fire!
That was perfect here. Perfect. Minimal damage. Well, the Lord is was getting killed, so they had to protect the Lord. Wherever they landed in the back, the demigryphs would have attacked them.
Never.
protector of the weak.
Yes, son of Sigmar.
As anti-large unit, demigryphs are stronger, but as a cavalry unit, Grail knights are stronger. The Grail units. Is companion possible with with cow? I don't think so.
True servant of Sigmar.
I will not aid you in this.
This arm is gonna be very slow, so we hit this one here.
Ulrich's will!
Lightning strike is bad here. This army is gonna be marching. Bretonia has like 4 times more buffs for the cavalry than the Empire. 3 times, my bad. 3 times. Well, really, if you really depends if you count the technology buffs. It's 3 times. You have the bell skills, technologies, and the blessing of the lady. On top of unit experience and the armory.
Oh my god. Have you seen that
So,
shit? Holy
Bretonia is the strongest cavalry in the game. You can't even compare to anybody else. Demigryphs are very powerful, but no match for the fully buffed Bretonian cavalry. The questing knights with just a little experience, if you don't have taste of battle, are 1-to-1 with the Demigryph knights. And the questing knights are tier 3. The longer the fight takes, the more powerful is the Bretonian cavalry. Hey Tagas, thank you for team support. Blood Knights are great, possibly the best unit the vampires have, but still, Bretonia has better healing and physical resistance with ward save. You can't even compare it. Perfect figure too. That's what I want to say. Perfect figure too. Not a big fan of deploying here because they're so close. The Royal Hippogriff Knights, it's not just one of the best units in the game, but it's also the strongest cavalry in the game. And they're so easy to heal. Because every entity has over 1,000 health. 1,000. It's crazy.
Ready for war!
And this is really awkward here. I guess we could send our reinforcements towards their reinforcements and we'll deploy closer here. We're talking here about the power level in the player hands.
Great cannon!
And because of this, there's no match for the Bretonian cavalry.
By Ulrich's
They're just tier above everything else.
we are Sigmar's heirs!
The Hellstorms are not even good shooting here. Why did they have to come from this area? That is so awkward. So awkward.
Lord of metal!
You have large battles like this, you need to deploy close to your reinforcements and as far as away from the enemy reinforcements. Those guys have some dangerous flyers, and these guys have flyers as well, and they're not in perfect shape, but still good enough.
Hellstorm!
Looks like sounds like corrupted save Storm Knight.
Awaiting orders! The Empire endures!
Halbert's facing the other side. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit better here.
Fire endures!
Ready for war! Halberdiers! At speed! For Heldenhammer!
They'll never move!
For Heldenhammer!
Ready to engage!
Shalia protects us! Handgunners!
My God, Maras!
Yes!
That's not good. Fucking hell.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Feel my ire. Detachments move! Moving faster! Moving now! At speed!
That's close, man. They almost got pinned there.
Handgunners! Swordsman! Formation! Fire! We're Sigmar's heirs! Demigryph Knights!
Formation! March!
Halberdiers! Get them!
Oh, they didn't see them. Let's see them a little there.
Quick march!
It's enough damage on that first volley.
Sigmar's heirs!
For Heldenhammer!
Great swords! By Ulrich's wrath! Ah! At speed! We serve the Emperor!
Handgunners! Quick march!
Yes, sir!
They got pinned there badly.
Quick march!
Hit targets! Cannons, fire! Swordsman! In range!
Send shit here on time.
Ah! Warrior priest! Prepare for combat! Halberdiers! Faster! Handgunners! Moving now! Go! Yes, my lord! Spearman! Hellstorm rocket battery! For Heldenhammer! Fire!
Take the ground! Armor!
Should be it here.
Handgunners! Halberdiers!
No lingering! Quick march! For Heldenhammer! At speed! Take the ground! Prepare for combat! Halberdiers! ground! Great swords!
Great cannon! Drag that machine!
What?
Fire is yours!
Demigriff knights! Steady, men!
Now that we are close to Coron, we might make a move there. But then we're not gonna fortify Alahart or Karburg. And those two fortified, ooh. Industry plus the walls. It's like, it's too good almost, too good.
Deathly power. I am the Supreme Patriarch. Wind of Shamon.
Our neighbors in the east.
Oh, they have no military right now. You can still train Eilhart.
No, I am the lion.
I wanna fortify this too. It seems doable if we're not greedy there.
So, I go where the winds howl.
Yes, son of Sigmar. Sigmarite Arch-Lector!
Who calls? A time to heal.
Shaiish mortal eyes need help.
What orders?
Look at this, we have 3 population here.
By the comet.
I'll start with Guild. The Wheel of Magic is here. Man, this area here is gonna get really ugly.
Sir, seek out the heretics. Speak.
Okay, Rubio is helping here.
What?
Such insolence.
Moving off?
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
March! Ready to serve.
Kislev is gonna come back here. And so they're immediately gonna attack the castle as well. I need 5 turns here. It's a little bit unrealistic to fortify this considering they're coming from the south.
True servant of Sigmar.
Are they recruiting right in front of our faces here? Norska with their nonsense global recruitment. Takes only 5+ turns to recruit a unit. All 4 Vampire Coast factions are still kicking. Those are probably the evildoers left in the west. Jesus. Nice race dead. Don't even look like race dead. Bought another turn of replenish for all of him because we blocked Isabella. Now go for 4 Stragov. Go for 4 Stragov as well. Oh man, imagine Archeon actually finishes off Clan Molder. Just imagine it. Last time they left him on 1 settlement. This is like too common, Chaos leaving a faction alive on 1 settlement. It's almost like it's scripted like that. Funny thing, the Chaos is almost dead, and they're just gonna survive because that guy is not moving at all. Boris Kislevin. I guess the Kislev is back. Maybe they rebuild Fortress Kislev.
Cease.
I'll have your
What the fuck is this shit?
By Sigma, no!
What can do it? Plan scheme is discordant.
Report. They will be judged.
Not ever!
Awaiting orders.
The bear roars at its end.
Greenskins are losing settlements. It's funny how close is Chaos to destruction here. But since they're fled with this army here, it's not gonna be possible to destroy them. It'll take at least 6 turns to catch this guy.
I serve Sigma. Sigma is with us. I go where I am needed. Ever vigilant. Honored to serve. Ever onward. By Sigma. Pick up the pace.
Nobody's really here, huh?
Off we go.
What you ask is impossible. The lady objects. I will not do as you ask. I don't care for this order.
She almost sounds like that narrator from a Divinity original scene. Hey, dig, bro.
I am innocent.
Gorsel getting fortified? What the hell is this shit?
serve Sigmar. Warrior of Sigmar.
It's gonna be so ugly, man, if he decides to attack. So ugly. They wouldn't my witch hunter here.
Yes?
No.
I refuse.
I'm definitely assaulting this army. They have a lot of large units, so they might resist.
Your orders?
Come on, bald guy, baby. Make me happy.
Strike!
Never.
Direct me.
They resisted. They'll kill a third of these knights here.
Now?
Look at this, boys. 3 more turns. 3 more turns.
By the Heldenhammer, I will cleanse them.
Oh man, if there were a little bit more damage, I would have out-resolved here. Now we're gonna have to go deal with them in the field. It's actually a pretty good battlefield in the Kappelburg. 3 turns will have tier 5 buildings in Aldorf. Nice auto-resolve, this is pretty much correct. Pretty much correct. Well, I build the dragon for economy and put a cathedral for the anti-corruption. I mean, Blood Knights is pretty much their main trait here. We have all the battle skills. Against the firepower army, the vampires can only do good in a bad terrain. Good tier 5 buildings in Aldorfs, yeah. I mean, it's solid enough for the Hellblasters. Hellblasters are more suited to killing slower targets like heavy infantry, but they do well against cavalry too. This is not even their highest damage, by the way. Their highest damage is with guild. You just have to shoot some center here, which doesn't even have really good units.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
So reinforcements will be here. I guess we just send them to cover the right side. I'm really sure and put the handgunners here. Don't really need the greatswords in the center.
for war!
Crossbows ready, General.
Handgunners!
I do have extra characters here, so like exposed center like this is fine.
The Empire endures! We are Sigmar's heirs!
I think we just covered mainly this side with the halberds. 5 will do fine.
Great swords! Ready for war!
Since the garrison is coming to go cover the right side.
Hellblaster!
I have the outriders annoy them a bit as well.
Show us the foe!
Should be fine to cover most of this. So we don't even have to go this thick. Blood Knights and halberds are 1-to-1, but we have healing, so halberdiers win.
Battle ready.
Hey, Bad Lobster. Good morning.
For Heldenhammer!
Sigmar
Yeah, that's fine.
Halberdiers! Great swords! For Heldenhammer! Ready for war! For Heldenhammer! Ready to engage! For Heldenhammer! Understood! Sir! Shalia protects us! Ready to engage! Take the ground! Burn everything! Quick march! I channel fire! To battle! Yes, quickly! Outriders! No lingering! We are Sigma's heirs! Formation! March! We obey! Send us out! Go! Yes, sir! Quickly! Taking position! By Ulrich's wrath! Taking position! Taking position! Handgunners! Yes, my lord! At speed! Moving now! Take the ground!
Hail Sigmar.
Seething fire! Yes, my lord! Fire! Yes?
I have Volkmar.
At speed! Taking aim! Sigmar calls!
The priest there is under threat.
ready. I am its vessel.
Sigmar!
I think should get close here. Totally ignored. They do ignore this if there's not a character here.
Ready!
Still not enough to do shit here.
Power of life. Tyrant calls.
Great swords! By Galmaraz! Hellblaster!
Shame the Hellblaster got pinned.
Pick your targets!
To war.
As you
This side is all coward, they can't do shit here.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Take position!
Damn man, they're just going hard on me to get here.
Yes, sir.
Should have had Volkmar here. It's a mistake. Yeah, Volkmar was useless on the left side.
Hand gunners! Hellblaster volley gun! True to cannon!
By Sigma!
Argolf is very annoying there.
For the twin-tailed comet! Take the ground! Cavalry ready! Taking position! We obey! Powder dry! We serve the Emperor!
Summon fire! Faster! Fight done!
We're Sigma's heirs! Hellblaster! Crank that machine!
How is this shit still alive?
Life flows!
Withdraw!
Without delay!
Sigma guides us.
To battle! Get them! Faster! We are Sigma's heirs! Hellblaster volley gun! They are using
The power of life is mine!
formation march! Charge the battle hymn! Charge! Cavaliers! Hand gunners! Quick march! To battle!
This guy was very annoying here for sure.
The Empire is yours!
Well, he doesn't take damage. Just hunger and healing now.
Hand gunners! At speed!
Yes! Gairan, rise!
You don't use glittering robe now.
Kindle flame!
Death!
Get them! Ready!
But he definitely should have put a Volkmar in the center. Wasn't it on the left side. His halberd is barely taking any damage.
Volkmar the Grim!
There was slightly more damage out of auto resolve for sure. It's just convenient, saves time. Nothing they can really do. Not only they were outmatched by Volkmar, but there was a garrison here as well. Glittering robe. What do we put here again?
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
This is better. 40 meter, 5 attack. Perfect.
Volkmar the Grim!
This is impudence.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar. The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Pretty good chance this Hellblaster is dead if you auto resolve. The more damage your army is, the higher chance to take any damage from the enemy. This is a perfect, balanced power to auto resolve. This could be 0 casualties as well. It's not like they have their Vampire Lord here. I don't want to lose rank 8 Hellblaster. Takes 3 turns to recruit. Takes so I would take more. We have to go around. Losing units is no. No. Because we are fighting non-stop. Just out of the question.
Faith is my shield!
Hellblaster!
Hellstorm!
Ready for war! Hand gunners!
Volkmar!
Ready to smite! By Ulrich's wrath! Yes, sir! Great swords!
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Handgunners! Ready!
I am ready!
Burn everything! The Empire is yours!
As you say!
On way! Cannons fire!
Sigmar commands! Hellstorm rocket battery!
The Empire endures!
Hellblaster volley gun!
Warrior priest! We're Sigmar's heirs!
Grand Theogenist!
We obey!
By the Jade Ripple!
Attack!
Behold the light of Sigmar!
Hellblaster!
At once! I fear nothing!
The winds blow hot! Take position! By Ulrich's wrath! Sigmar!
Without delay! Volkmar the Grim!
Look at Volkmar riding on the battlefield. I just have a regular SSD. Samsung 850. It's F50. Well, 100 battle. Holy shit, those Blood Knights available.
Sigmar grant
I
me
don't even
strength.
need a lord there.
Ready! Sigmar is with
Oh man,
us.
this is gonna be a really bad battlefield for us. Grassland. It'll be fine. This is a little bit absurd. This is a Lahmian vampire. And she has a Gorst surname. Was she married to him or something? Why would the Lahmian vampire have a Gorst surname? It makes no sense. It's not like the Gorst can give blood kiss to make, you know, more characters.
Ready for battle!
What's the range on the Hellstorm here? Yeah, this is probably where we're gonna put him.
Ready! Hellblaster! The Empire endures! Ready ammunition!
Hellstorm rocket battery!
Hellblaster!
A little bit weird that we have only one here on
Other
the crew.
detachments in place!
The Empire!
Hail Sigmar!
By Ulrich's wrath!
Throw it!
By the Jade Griffin!
This card needs more protection.
Don't miss fire!
So what do we have here? Varga is on the right. There's a Vargulf in the center. Other than that, nothing really threatening much.
Halberdiers!
Greatswords, I'd put the greatswords closer this time.
Great swords!
In case they actually go through this time.
Ready for war!
Ranged weapons ready! Handgunners! Ready for war!
We stop firing and we just transfer aggro on the different units.
Halberdiers! For Heldenhammer! The Empire endures! Halberdiers!
We don't need these halberdiers to fight the infantry, we just need them to put a wall here.
Ready for war!
Rarely use halberdiers to fight the infantry with this much firepower.
Soldiers of the Empire! The Empire endures! Ready for war! Hellstorm rocket battery!
Weapons primed!
Oh, good.
Soldiers of the Empire!
Sigmar speaks through me!
I think I send Volkmar forward as well.
Ready for war!
Fireballing Vargas is fine. We have a lot of power. Until those things get closer.
Load the cannons!
Sending Volkmar closer to use the banishment.
For Heldenhammer!
Yeah, I'm gonna take boost income on the wizards next.
Battle ready! The Empire!
For Heldenhammer! Seething fire!
Very well!
Go! I channel fire!
Hellstorm!
Fire! Taking position! Ready to smite! Ready! I am a pyromancer!
By Ulrich's wrath! For the twin-tailed comet!
Yes, my lord! Yes, General! No lingering!
Grand Fusionist!
The Empire endures! Shield of faith! Quickly!
quickly now! Sigmar's will! Without delay!
Formation, march! And gunners! By Sigmar's will! For the Emperor! Great swords!
Take the ground! Hellstorm rocket battery! Stop!
Cannons fire!
Great swords!
And gunners! Sigmar guides us! Faster! No lingering! Attack! Show us the foe!
I fear nothing!
Hellblaster bodyguard! Through the cannons!
By Ulrich's wrath!
Great swords!
The Empire endures!
By the Jade Griffin! To battle!
For the Emperor!
At once! One more than grim!
One and everything! We are Sigmar's heirs! We love in train!
Gate order! Channeling Gaia!
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
I'm not playing the Water Kingdoms now. That's the best armor for the
You summon
Gelt and the Wizards. Our first one. Shield of Tolos. We need to make Flying Wizards impervious to missiles. You get about 80% damage reduction.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
So, don't think we care about the attack here, but why should we care about the health either? It's not a damage dealer in melee, it's a tank. He fights the infantry, has enough attack. So this attack doesn't matter really.
Knowledge is power.
I don't really care about Three Kingdoms, that's why I'm not playing it. No hold the line, no. I'd rather take missile resistance, to be honest.
What?
Can auto-resolve, we have damaged artillery here. It's probably 0 casualties, but can't take the chance. It's too much downtime.
High Priest!
Finding range, sir! Ready for war!
Standing by!
Halberdiers! We are Sigmar's heirs! The Empire endures!
Sigmar speaks through me!
The Empire endures!
Great swords!
axe. Run! The winds glow hot. On my command! Artillery units ready! Fire! Ready! Crank that machine! Ready for war!
By Ulrich strong!
Curse the foe! The Empire endures! Seething fire!
Does the flaming sword works on range fire? Yeah, you get flaming attacks, magic attacks.
Hellblaster! By Ulrich's wrath! Kindle flame! Away, gentlemen! Sigmar guides us! Attack! Awaiting orders! I'll burn them! Move out! For Helden Hammer! Charge! In range! Attack! Seething fire!
How is that Vargulf still alive? What the hell is this nonsense?
Behold the light of Sigmar!
Ready! Fire! Fire!
Immediately!
Been strafing, huh?
Haste! Double time!
The Hellstorm rocket batteries have poor accuracy, which means eventually one of the rockets will hit low ground in front of them.
Sigmar guides my steps. Blessings of Sigmar upon you. Moving out.
I refuse.
Need the Fate Bastion. After that, we'll consider options. Archeon just needs to destroy Fort Strago and good night, Clan Molder.
I am ready. Are you?
Not sure what we're gonna do with Guild here, but need a short break. Need a short break, need to check something in the kitchen and get me something to drink as well. It'll be like 5 to 10 minutes. Sorry guys for the wait, I'm back. Yeah, both Battle Legion and Karakzilfin are back.
Ready.
We're gonna do with Guild this turn. We attack this area, we buy some time to protect Karaburg and Alahart.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector. Sir?
This is ill-considered.
Hey guys. I feel like we should keep attacking Betonia right now so we can buy some time to build up walls. Volkman had a pretty good turn.
How should we proceed?
Protector of the weak.
It's all pretty good here as well. Weissman making 1138. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Let us begin.
We'll attack this. The reason why Betonia is recruiting a lot of peasants right now, because they had at one point 8 to 9 armies, and they lost those armies very fast, and now they're trying to recruit stuff fast. Whatever takes the shortest time to recruit.
Sigma calls.
Hellstorm!
Hey Nerfy!
By Ulrich's wrath! Great
Not sure I've seen you before at this hour. Might have.
By Ulrich's wrath! Demigriff Knights! Handgunners! Halberdiers!
Balthazar Gelt.
We're going to tank the towers here and nuke the wall.
State troops ready for the Emperor! Sir!
Volan staff.
Quickly!
It's 6:45 here. Just woke up. Good morning.
Ready for war. I am supreme.
Escape fool. Yoo-hoo! Okay. Triple speed. Once we destroy towers, we'll use some voodoo. Guild you want to build with a highest missile resistance possible, which should be over 60% plus the ward save. And don't send me in melee unless you really have to send me in melee. He's basically just like a battle wizard, fly in the air and mitigating some range damage. Opportunity and harassment, that's his role. Deal damage. Not tank damage. Can tank some range, especially heavy regeneration. I think they can hold a castle against artillery.
We are Sigmar's heirs. To battle! Feel my power. Armor melts. I am master of Shamon.
Pick targets! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Bow before me! Touch me!
Cavaliers! Formation! March!
Haste gold magic. I am master of Shamon.
You can drag them with Alt and left mouse button, or use the arrow keys.
The Empire endures!
Ranging target!
For the Empire!
Is it regenerating? Holy shit, health.
Warrior priest! For Hellblaster to come! We're Sigmar's heirs!
They'll never rule again.
I'm not sure Perceptive gives you more magic items on the heroes, but it definitely gives you more line of sight. It's very important on Witch Hunter. It's not that bad on Captain either. Witch Hunters, you wanna get the highest possible line of sight. They give you the most information of all the Empire agents.
Moving off. Do
Still
not
buy us at
waste
least a turn.
my attention. That's rude. Pick up the pace.
How should we proceed?
Direct me! Pick up the pace!
Volkmar the Grim.
I trust no man.
Shit.
Yes. forward. You tread upon Breton.
He has us in range. Oh no, they killed one witch hunter.
Direct me.
No, mortal.
Well, Whistleland, Overland, Stirland, Sylvania would be nice next. But we're fighting on 3 fronts right now. We could have destroyed the chaos if they didn't pop up that Warherd single lord. This type of campaign, unless we get extra armies, the chaos can be quite annoying. At least it's gonna be a lot of money fighting them. They cannot assassinate lords. They changed this in Warhammer 2. Only the Hand of the Shadow Crown can do it. Oh boy! I can't believe it! They're going to actually do it! God damn those cockroaches! Die already! What the fuck is this shit? Go rebuild Kislev. Stop attacking my settlement. I'm building walls here.
Spearmen! Crossbows ready, General! By God, Miraz!
Have shields, you know. Just face the shields towards the pistoliers and be good.
Yes, sir! At speed! Quick march! Taking position! Formation, march! Spearmen! For the twin-tailed comet! Form a ring of steel! Pistoliers!
Sir! For the twin-tailed comet!
Take aim!
Pistoliers get hard count by the crossbows.
Sigmar! Take the ground! Take position! Crossbows ready, General!
Go! Taking position!
For Heldenhammer!
Pistoliers!
By Ulrich's wrath! To battle! Sigmar calls! Ready for war! Crossbows ready!
Yes, my lord. No lingering.
At speed! Formation! March! By Ulrich's wrath! Take the ground!
In Sigmar's name!
Crossbowman! Spotter's the target!
We serve the Emperor!
Swordsman! No lingering! By Ulrich's wrath! Moving now! Take the ground! At speed! Swordsman! At speed! Ulrich's teeth! Spearmen! For Heldenhammer!
Yes, sir!
Ready! Crossbows ready, General!
One spearman got 31 kills. I guess the splash damage from the Lord damaged the units and then the spearman finished them off. They won't be able to recruit for at least a couple of turns, and they threaten because we are too close. We haven't killed everybody, so they're gonna replenish two times faster than us. We're building a wall here, so they triggered. Are you serious? But they're just popping random lords without recruiting anything and just to be toxic away from everything else. Goddamn, somebody implemented my insurance policies into the game. For beastmen.
No, mortal, no.
We're gonna put the Reichsfort here.
Sigmarite Archlector.
The Chaos has Really?
How should we proceed?
This is Isabella.
Step to it!
You build Reichsfort for the garrison, not to recruit Reichsguard, Amir.
Foolish mortal.
Sigmar, grant me strength. For the heir of Sigmar.
Look at this. 0 casualty battle.
Heldenhammer. Volkmar the Grim.
Castle is way too close to fortify. Way too close. There's one horde managed to go through here, destroy Karak Ungor, Kazd Irkulas, Nasha Claire, and Mangumbat. It's Sigvald.
Your orders? I trust no man.
They're trying to besiege this so they attack Harburg. It looks like it.
By the silver hammer! No, never! Direct me. Hit 'em hard and fast. Champion of the faith.
Oh man, I cannot believe it, we might be able to forfeit this too.
I am ready. Are you?
You have to stay around Aldorf area until we get more walls around.
Seek out the heretics.
The Reichland is huge money because of the capital, providing extra income in province and adjacent provinces. So every industry building we get around Aldorf is a lot of money.
Lecter.
In 2 turns we'll hit good amount of money here as well. Any spare wizards I'll put in Aldorf. But they have to be at least rank 10 when I recruit them. Otherwise it's not worth it.
Ready to serve. Death to the faithless.
Okay, Shield is gonna get some action here. 3 and 4, 3 and 4. Usually the center gets hit by range more often than the other sides.